The advantage of all Liana gasoline engines is a maintenance-free timing drive chain with hydraulic tensioner. Valve clearances are adjusted with washers, except for 2.0 and 2.3 liters, where hydraulic compensators are installed. But, as experience shows, even after 100,000 kilometers the gaps practically do not go away. The CPG serves more than 200,000 kilometers, and it is possible to bore the cylinders by 0.25 and 0.50 millimeters. Unfortunately, not only advantages, but also disadvantages are inherited. The upper plastic radiator tank, or rather its pressure plate, is a weak point here too. A new radiator is expensive and just as weak, but a restored one with an aluminum tank allows you to forget about leaks for a long time. Another expense item is candles. As a rule, they have to be changed at every maintenance. Sometimes they prolong their life by switching to 92-grade gasoline. As practice shows, it is less bodied. Liana allows such liberties, although the instructions prescribe AI 95. The transmission is very reliable. As a rule, the reason for early, up to 150,000 kilometers, replacement of parts is mechanical damage, a side impact on the wheel, a torn CV joint boot, etc. It is difficult to bend the drive shaft here. It is deeply hidden in the body tunnel and partially covered by the muffler. Front brake pads last 20 to 30,000 kilometers, rear brake pads, drum, 70 to 100,000. ABS is rough and noisy, but reliable. By the way, many Americans do not have it at all. There are no complaints about the steering, even the hinge joints last for years. The noise insulation of the Liana leaves it possible to evaluate by ear not only the engine speed, but also the operation of the suspension. Small knocks can often be eliminated by tightening the subframe bolts. Over time they weaken. Another reason for fractional sounds is wear of the stabilizer struts. Knocks when driving over large bumps can be produced by the upper supports of the shock absorber struts during the rebound stroke. This feature of the short travel Liana suspension does not require radical treatment, and the struts usually last more than 100,000 kilometers. We remind owners of all-wheel drive modifications that all tires must not only be the same size, but also have the same tread wear. Owners often experience accelerated wear on their rear tires. The problem can be solved by adjusting the angles of the rear wheels or replacing the viscous coupling. Until recently, Lianas with climate control were not supplied to Russia. The height of luxury was an ordinary air conditioner, but without a filter in the ventilation system. We recommend installing it. Your lungs will be healthier and the air conditioner evaporator will last longer.